Welcome all, I'm Steve, a Makavelist. I hope you are too. Hope you're having a good one in these strange old times. I've been working really hard, so just trying to get my I'm self-employed, trying to compress my next few weeks of work into a week just so that it takes the pressure off if it all goes horribly wrong over here. But other than that, I've had laptop issues as well, but I worked out what it was. I was using like 750 gig of a 900 gig hard drive, so I had to do a little bit of spring cleaning on it, which has all been done, so hopefully all the uploads should be alright now, because a few of them, they were alright, as in you get the picture, but I think on a couple of them the video just went wrong, so I don't know whether that was something to do with uploading to YouTube. But yeah, hopefully a bit of a spring clean has sorted that out. So anyway, we're on for a good one today. Never Had a Friend Like Me off the Gridlock'd soundtrack. Really good tune. A little bit slept on, if you want to say that, just because it wasn't released on a major album as such. It was on the Gridlock'd soundtrack, as I just said, not anything like Greatest Hits or any of his other albums. So you know, quite hard to find, but I'm sure a lot of people know it with these days of YouTube and things like this. So yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, so yeah, Never Had a Friend Like Me, Gridlock'd soundtrack, recorded on the 4th of February 96, and I'm going to tie all this in at some point when I get a chance to do a admin video, which will just be a quick 5 minutes, and we can all help each other out, or you can help me, or however we want to do it. Right, anyway, let's get going.
Never. You ain't never had a friend like me. Believe that. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me.
It's a great little tune. This has got to be Johnny J, hadn't it, done this one? I don't know. I didn't bother looking it up, but it sounds like one of his with that sort of guitar in it. It's real good. Like in the when we get to the first verse, it properly kicks in after about the fourth or fifth line. But it's such a nice little running, and I really like this song to drive to, like on a nice sunny day when you just got the open road to, you know, not sat in traffic or cruising up and down the strip as it were, but you know, open road, no one around for miles, crank it up, open the windows, nice hot day, and go through. So yeah, I mean, I can't think of a better one to do it to, so if you can think of a better Tupac track to do that sort of open road cruising to, then let me know, but I think you'll struggle. So yeah, anyway, let's let him carry on.
At night I watch the sky, I take another breath, I smoke my new boy to the butt like it's the last motherfucking left. Just me and you evading enemies, let you get my last shot of Hennessy. Ain't never had a friend like me. Remember memories so vividly. Was once a little dust kicker, now becomes a G. Who can I call when they all fail? Collect calls to my...
So yeah, we're getting the theme of the song, which is a good theme from my point of view, which is loyalty. I'm big on loyalty. I think it's from growing up reading loads of mafia books and things like that. I mean, not that they're all particularly loyal as such, but they like to think they are. So yeah. So I already like the sort of thing, even from the title, Never Had a Friend Like Me. That, you know, just screams loyalty again. In this first half of this verse, he's gone on about giving him his last shot of Hennessy, you know, to share alike and all this sort of thing. Another key bit from there is just, who can I call when they all fail? You know, you can imagine in his life the amount he had going on and the pressure that he would have been under. If you think you're under pressure, just think the pressure he was expected to lead this black, I don't want to say revolution, but you know, like sort of, he was seen as a leader to a lot of people from that respect, which brings haters and people who will try and take you down. So yeah, he must have been under a lot of pressure. And when you're under pressure, that's when the people who are really loyal and your really close friends stick around for you when it's all falling apart. And you know, I bet he could count on one hand the amount of people who he could count on. His mother probably being one of them, and a couple of close family members, a couple of the outlaws. I mean, a couple of them are sort of half family members, if I got it right. But yeah.
From the county jail, sending me mail. Heard the blocks in the same shape. Ain't nothing changed, niggas slanging at the same place. The same faces, supposed to always hate our foes. This lifestyle is forever, watch the game unfold. Shedding crocodile tears, just got life plus. And you wonder if these white judges like us. Just stay strong, we'll appeal, nigga, you'll be free. Down with you to the very end, cause you ain't.
So again, at this point looks like he's going on about, he's got obviously a friend in jail who he trusts completely, if you like. It might be the only one he trusts completely with regard to the song. And he's just saying how he's like his window into the outside world, same people doing the same things, blah, 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 blah. Telling him to stay strong and things like that.
A friend like me, I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. How can I be blamed? Forgive me, Lord, I'm insane. In search of fame, won't hurt to change. Following the footsteps of past dealers. Equipped with ski masks, no witnesses, we blast squillers. Maybe now they feel us in this act of war. More casualties, no survivors. Any man that defies quickly dies. Cause we got us in my quest for chips. We wear vests equipped with automatic fire. We reply when my enemies trip. Me and you against the nation. Whispering while we conversating. Cause niggas died over information. How much more can we take? Expect us all to break, the world ain't ready for us yet. So let's make Clinton pay.
This is a great little verse, this. Going on at the beginning about the snitches, whispering while we're conversation because niggas died over information. So yeah, you've got to keep tight lips and all that sort of thing, especially if you're in that sort of game. And then he's going on a bit more. This is quite potent, this bit. How much more can we take? Expect us all to wait. The world ain't ready for us yet, so let's make Clinton pay. They never wanted us to make it. Everything that we possess, we had to fight and take it. So, yeah, I mean, we can sort of see how, he's sort of getting at other people may ask for things and get things, but everything that they've had to get, they've had to take it themselves. And it reminds me of, I can't remember, is it Off the Resurrection one, the film, or it might have been an interview. One of my favourite bits is we hungry, please let us in. We hungry, please let us in. Google just We Hungry Tupac and watch it if you haven't seen it, but really you should watch the whole film because it just builds a good context. But he's basically saying how back with the Panthers and the people of his mum's age, they're outside this effectively they're outside the door of people who are eating well and they're knocking going, please can we have some food, we hungry. And then by this time they're sort of, a few years later they're singing, going, knocking a bit harder, going, please let us in. And then he's sort of like, oh yeah, we're going to bust down the door now and stuff like that. And I think that encapsulates why so many people would have followed him even though there was no reason to, if you see what I mean. I include myself in that kind of not politics obviously, but the hardness of it, as well as being for the right reasons, not just greed, but just getting to a level, if you know what I mean, rather than just taking stuff that you don't need. It's just getting stuff you do need, and the way he was going to go about it. But anyway, we'll let him do out this chorus, this rest of this verse.
Wanted us to make it, everything that we possess, we had to fight and take it. I think the president is smoking weed, bumping this beat, making a living out my misery. So they got a friend like me, I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me.
Another thing I like about this song, actually, like I said, is the loyalty. And with the chorus is really simple, but it's for my own personal thing. I often do see Tupac as a friend or a big brother, like sort of thing, because no matter what mood I'm in or how shitty the world has been for me personally, you know, obviously I've got it a lot easier than most people, and you know, just things like that. I can always rely on him to be there with respect of, you know, whatever mood I'm in. I can just whack a track on or a few tracks and he'll get me through it, and it'll sort me out and things like that. And in a way, I haven't got another friend like that, if you know what I mean, who can alleviate any mood I'm in or make me want to work harder or make me want to, anyone who can do the whole package. So yeah, it really rings true for me, this chorus. It's almost like he's speaking, not only is he speaking to his friend who's in jail in this, but it's almost like he's speaking to me as in the listener, saying, you know, no matter what happens, he'll be there, his music will be there to see me through, sort of thing, which might sound a little bit simpish, but yeah, you know.
So why with me? My enemies your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Promise to visit, I know it's rough in your cell, receiving mail to the county jail. This is hell, when I was younger I could picture living in luxury, so how the fuck did I end up in prison?
This is a real potent verse, this one. Out of the three of them, this is the real one that sort of is good, hard lyrics and nicely spat, if you like. But there's quite a nice little bit here, which is, this is hell. When I was younger, I could picture living in luxury, so how the fuck did I end up in prison? Fucking snitches. That actually rings quite true to me about the shift in Tupac, if you like, and I don't mean from Tupac to Machiavelli, because there was a definite shift in character there, for better or for worse. I think for better, because he was sort of getting back to what he should have been doing, but we'll get into that into more another time anyway. But I can imagine, and you only have to look at some of the early interviews, like when he's at the Baltimore School of Arts and like things like that, you can see, although he's grew up poor and he's grew up rough, he seems quite idealistic, like he thinks the world is a good place, if you know what I mean. He can't believe it's been so bad to him, so there must be some hope on the other side, which is kind of a religious thinking, you know what I mean, or a way religion controls the most desperate of us, or the, you know, people who think, all right, yeah, at least I can look forward to the afterlife. He was just looking forward to getting into adulthood to make his life better, and then he realised that it isn't, it's even worse, if you know what I mean. I think that's quite a good little metaphor, where he grew up idealistic, thinking, oh yeah, I can make things better, I'll live as a king and all that sort of thing. And he might have done that, but he sees it as hell. So, yeah, anyway.
Snitches that got me crossed by my own side. I found him by himself, no drama, he alone died. Nobody cried, should've never testified. You got my nigga 25, so now I sacrifice your life. Help to separate me and my dog. Broken ties, why the fuck should I let you live?
I love that first half of that part of that verse is, or the screen I should say, is reminds me a bit of that, they crossed by my own side, I find him by herself, no drama, he alone die, nobody cry, should have never testified. Reminds me of another line from Ballad of a Dead Soldier, I think it is, where he is what's the actual lyric to it? It's something about having two witnesses, he sees them both, and now one's a dead man and one's a blind man, or something. You know, it's like, you know what I mean. We'll get to Ballad of a Dead Soldier. I'll definitely do that, because that's one of my favourites as well. Well, they're all my favourites, I keep saying that, but yeah. So that's quite good, that bit. But now this last section of here. So now I sacrifice your love. How to separate me and my dog. Broken ties. Why the fuck should I let you live when I'm dead inside? That's really a potent line for me. That's really quality. It's quite simple, you know. Again, this is the thing with Tupac, is that he makes the simple sound amazing. I think it's because it's more poetic than lyrical, as we, in inverted commas, as we discussed in our last one. And the next one we'll get into a bit of the lyricism as well again. But yeah, I mean, it's why the fuck should I let you live when I'm dead inside? It's kind of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Why, if someone stitched someone up enough to remove that big a part of someone's person and they're feeling dead, then, you know, I know an eye for an eye and we all go blind, but there is a kind of, you know, reason for it. You know, I mean, you can sort of get into their mind and think, oh yeah, you know, fair enough, you had to do what you had to do. Yeah, anyway.
When I'm dead inside, rapid fire my delivery. I'm busting at your whole crew, nigga, remember me. Hit up my outlaw set, then throw my pistol in the ocean. Ditch my ski mask and get the straight coasting. It's visiting day at San Quentin, always there to see your closest road dog. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be.
Yeah, and then he just plays out with that. So yeah, that third verse is quality, as I said, and the whole song's just quality. And like I said, I defy anyone to find a sort of song for that long open road, country road, no one around. You can open it up a little bit, crack open the window, smash on a song to cruise to in the sun. Yeah, good luck. So yeah, that was a good one. I hope you enjoyed that. I really like the theme to that song. I like the way it's been told. It's one of my top ones. Of course, check out my personal favourites, which I'll probably do a revisit of after a year or two. But that's what they are for now. So anyway, yeah, that was a good one. Let's get on to the next video now. So yeah, the next one I'm doing, again, if you know the song, it'll jump out at you because it's the most famous part in inverted commas of the song, to me anyway, but we'll do it anyway. So yeah, the lyric will be, or is, now east to west is irrelevant, we're doing it worldwide, haha, similar to bitches like girls they hide. So that's, now east to west is irrelevant, we're doing it worldwide, haha, similar to bitches like girls they hide. So that'll be the next one. Yeah, have a good one.